A pin like pinafore.
Confirm. Yes, so we don't day here, we don't show another beautiful day. We say welcome, country people. How on a day? Hope say you sleep well. Hope say you don't believe. Say today everything goes soft. Now the Good Morning Niger show be this, where we they bring you every. And I know say you not do mistake, you know enter the wrong place. If you just join us for the first time, we say welcome. And here we make sure say everything where they happen for Niger, we they carry and come give you. The ones where we fit, we go push and come your side. Make you see, make you check out, make yourself communicate, make yourself contribute. Because we know say as everybody we day, as we day as Nigerians, so now our responsibility to know what's in the Shelley and to make them better. My name is Naedewo, and we dey here as normal. You know, as we dey do am now on top the Good Morning Niger show for all our regular callers and viewers. You know, as the matter they be. We dey start up with our newspaper tori. Check with the newspaper they talk this morning, and as such, they always talk on the newspaper. Now the nation talking to us. So we go like to hear what's in the nation get to talk, and we go understand, and then we self go talk back when the time reach, because we go open phone lines for now. Make una follow us here on top the many conversations with the share. Plenty things they these newspapers this morning, and I know say some of them they there will not too go make you happy, but the ones still there will go make your body sweet small and every. But that one self now we go start with before we enter our top 30 where we go sit down. Dissect some matters where they there. I see the one way they on top the top 30 today where it touched me. Now the killings where they happen, the killings where they share again for Benue State. And this killing, it's bad. It don't make sense at all. It don't make sense. Now headers, armed headers, now they talk say enter some villages, go do bad men for them. Go buy people anyhow. And other conversations there as well. We'll go check them. We'll go look them one by follow. And you self go follow us talk the matter as it be. My name, Naedewo, I don't talk on before, but those who just join us, I be that. Triple Chief, how you see matter now?
Yeah, you dey talk about the top to remain not
Yes.
be like saying now only the one we bite our body, pain our heart, well, because you don't dey repeat. You don't dey repeat over and over again. We don't know whether solution not there to them, but we just dey pray, make the incoming administration do something about these killings for inside Benue State.
Yes.
Talking about top Tory, it still get one matter when it be say it makes sense well because President Muhammadu Buhari he commissioned seven projects them. 7 projects for today, including the second Niger bridge. He go commission them today. Wow. I dey ask myself 4 questions. 7 projects. You want to go everywhere? I be some of them are through Zoom. You take commission them. But then again, this now the power of the recent administration when it be say it don't carry give us say enough chest say he could do before he come up from office. No, say next week, this kind of time, President Muhammadu Buhari not go to the office again. That now one of the matter where they on top of our top 3. And the major sit down talk when all of us go sit down, chook our eye put where talk am the way we supposed to talk am. Now matter we consign the Dangote Refinery. We want to chook our eye put how it go take benefit us as a country. And wait to be the benefits where Dangote Refinery go bring God give us as a country, and you and me as individual citizens, I go take benefit us. We go shook our eye put 20 time reach around 8. So you don't already hear. We get many things so we don't pile up. The way to on top the Good Morning Niger show for today. May not be like say I to let the cat out of the bag. Make her call my name. My name na Ochuko Omiragwa. Now maybe the man we say make it be like that for national peace, equity, and justice to reign based on tradition. I go leave the go because my throat don't they dry. Make I go take all Dara juice. Mix out with agbalumo juice, take birth truth, so that when we come back, we go jump better the newspaper headline. Not go anywhere because with the show, na.
Every day, plenty things they happen for this our country.
But on top politics and leadership, now there plenty matter day to settle.
Waiting government they talk, and the one where politicians come dey do so.
On top the matter, as they take affect country people, now there we don't carry on enter inside so.
Cocoa of the matter. Politicians, experts, and our leaders, they go touchlight the matter give us.
You sef, go chook mouth, talk your own. For
Cocoa of the matter.
Cocoa of the Matter, showing Tuesdays and Thursdays, 7 p.m. on wazobiamax TV.
Make every day golden.
I get it now.
Nestle.
yeehaw!
The word for the day is shepherd.
But when Jeff came out with some food for me, he always closed the door behind him, so I could never get in there.
Today we're going to be painting, today we're going to be dabbing, we're going to be doing lots of things.
So it's time for our riddle. What has one eye but cannot see?
Paint and Bake, showing Wednesdays, 4 p.m. on wazobiamax TV.
What is difficult? Hello and welcome to the show. Now, better talk with this.
And I start from nowhere because they sing, he dey rush. That's not what I rush enter Nigeria.
Once you just marry or anything, you know, say now you don't get married, you know, if they wear that kind of thing, and boo I go just they wear. I'm not old.
Now, what make you see plenty women outside where they say they don't get home training. Election. Now, what did I talk? Say mistakes they make me admit. Say some mistakes they and look for a way to get better.
Now, better women they this show. If you educate a woman, you're educating the nation. And for other people, this life is very hard. Don't be the source of another person's problem. Single ladies, when they live in their papa and mama house, share them be wife material.
If anything happen, hello daddy. People me I guess I see which kind of problematic family do this.
So don't miss us too much, yes. Because before you blink like this, we are back for you.
Independent.
Better Talk, showing Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday on top of wazobiamax TV.
Look us koro and they hear us wine. I say you tanda gidigba. And this now as it hot.
Abi the government don't get the foresight to know what they happen inside this particular matter.
Because Nigeria don't they reward grandstanding. Make some people billionaires. Shey na say these qualities them. You get university when then they go learn am, or you get fasting and prayer wey person go do before the spirit go enter the person.
My people go say, make we go ask leader where we they go. You don't know where you want go.
Make una dey watch as e dey hot every Monday, Wednesday and Friday, 7 to 8 p.m. on top wazobiamax TV.
Look us koro and they
You know, say guess what kind of say you go see. You need to laugh first before you put your mouth inside. Our ancestors now to get sense. When you see waiting the pidgin proverb for today talk, you get to think deep. I can bet me we look am again. If they count animal we get horn, nah, not be for snail. If they count animal we get horn, nah, not be for snake. Snail. What it be snail? Snail na a creature where they crawl. You still get two antenna for up now. The two antenna feel, you feel liking her to be horned too. The way goats get horn, the way every other animal where they get horn. So, you can ask yourself, that one na horn. So what did this thing they try to tell us? I believe so you don't get a picture of the animal where be snail, a crippling thing, a reptile against it. But then again, what did they try to tell us now? I say, because you they answer your name, because you be human being like every other human being, that will not mean say you're not going to know your place for life. That will not mean say you're not going to know where fit you and where suit you at a particular time T. So where not be your space for life, not force yourself enter there. Just because of say, you feel say you be human being, you they breathe the same air, you get the same face and two legs like every other human being on earth. So that's why they say, in your own world, in your own kingdom, try to master them, try to be a mastery to your own kingdom so that you go know where fit you at a particular time. Just because all of us are human beings, not mean say all of us carry the same capacity, take the waka. So always recognize where fit you for life, make you stay there. Imagine snake say you want shift, go back because of say you want rush, come from 100 there. How? You go wound now, don't just clip and enter a share back. So know where fit you at a particular time so that they will praise you for your own kingdom. But I believe say now what our ancestors they try to give us sense this morning. Be that.
Triple Chief. Our ancestors talk this one. He enter. All right, my people, you know as the matter they be, now here we they check what's in the happen on top of the papers. But I go acknowledge my brother, my friend, where they come back from. In it. Chukudi. Yo, fam.
Yo, mate.
Hey, yo, mate.
Thank you very much, friend.
You watch the Premiership?
Yeah.
You watch the Premiership?
Yeah.
Hey, yo, mate. Hey, yo, mate. How was the weather over there?
Yeah. I was chilling. What was that?
It was that.
Chukudi tongue don't show you. You speak pidgin English.
Now, I'm a local man now.
If you look at
Yes,
no matter where you go,
I go remember where I come from. But anyway, one very important lesson,
Yes.
Now how people they continuously do everything when they feel do to see say their society improve. It's very, very important. And the reason why I talk this one, I say we get Nigerians, especially people in the position where they feel use their power to effect the desired change when Nigerians want.
Yes.
But these people, why them go outside, enjoy experience, when go make their life day easier. Like for example, when we talk about transportation, how you fit move from one point to the other over a large expanse of land at a short time.
Yes.
Because of technology where we say they don't put inside. You go look and say, why it be say for here? It just be like if you never did 2-3 hours for traffic first, your day never starts.
Yes.
It don't make sense.
It don't make sense.
We get plenty lessons to learn.
Welcome back.
Thank you very much.
Welcome back. We appreciate say you come back.
Thank you.
We are happy to see you.
Thank you very much.
All right, so we'll go enter papers, but I go like make you chook mouth on top of the conversation where they trend for social media. As US, they don't set their delegations, we go chook eye on top the inauguration matter. How you take sit down? People
so there were over 65 world leaders, including heads of states. Now they don't send out invitation to say the inauguration will go happen on the 29th of May.
Yes.
You know, say the Nigerian situation not they peculiar now because May 29th before na democracy day.
Yes.
But based on say the government of President Muhammadu Buhari can look say okay this May 29th, if we check the significance of June 12th, remember what happened for 1993. Now that June 12th be the real democracy day. So every other year, we go celebrate democracy day on June 12th. But every election year, we go celebrate the inauguration on the 29th. Because if you check the constitutional provision, it not supposed to exceed a particular period of time where we say you supposed to swear in the person where we say win the election or the people who win the election. Now people don't already they talk say the government when won't come inside. Somehow if you check them the government be like say plenty people not recognize them. Now why you get the time when people they argue say make some world leaders them make them congratulate the president-elect so that those who be say things say he not really win the election, their mind go rest. Now it ain't good because the United States of America, country where we say plenty people their eye go open when they talk about don't announce the 9-man delegation when go come. And the person will be say they in charge of the delegation, the person will be say, if you check how officials them there for United States of America, now senior man. So maybe this one go make these people when they talk say, una think say they not recognize the government to do unton to those people. But then they will last. The truth now say, no need for the back and forth. Like I always talk every time when I get the chance. If matter don't go courts and courts go decide them, make we allow that process play out as our constitution don't talk. No need to the type and say, woo! USA they send delegation come. You know go change anything.
You know go change anything.
Ma just shook small man put it's high time we move beyond our mindset of timidity. I know why I talk this word. Why I talk this word, we say the average black man today concerned about waiting my neighbor they talk. Waiting the next person go talk. As I go take better pass my neighbor. That's why small generator come when they call a better pass my neighbor.
Yes.
Now our mindset, now somebody think give that name when he call popular. Sending a delegation and then all the previous presidents, inauguration, swearing in, delegation they come all around the world now. At the end of the day, IT impact and average Nigeria. Not be still complain with the complaint. So what's the big deal? Even if Biden come, at the end of the day, you know if he deliver, then what for?
Really
so we get concerned with how our neighbor go feel, oh, we want to, like Chukudito, we want to do our own talk. Pass the work where they are ahead of us. You see what I call timidity. We need to open up our mind. Bob Marley say, emancipate yourself from mental slavery. Not by yourself can free your own mind. We still do mental slavery.
This is the way you talk. Not you go. All right, make we enter the Punch newspaper quickly as we see things where they share for here. My people, time don't reach. Follow me as they move. They say Tribunal rejects live broadcast. Supreme Court decides anti-Tinubu suit today and on Friday. I beg your pardon. They go decide that one on Friday. Major conversation with they here. They say Dangote Refinery petrol hits market July. Na July. Federal government to save 7 trillion naira. Plant projects exports to 53 African countries. End to toxic fuel supply, the one way spoil people motor where we don't know how it enter the country. End to toxic fuel supply, Dangote. I talk that one. Buhari says refinery game changer. Emefiele projects 12,000 megawatts power. All right, nice projection. Make with the project they go. See them for there looking all sharp in their starched, ironed agbada. All of them they here to cut the rope. Governor-elect protects as outgoing governors shown transition panels. But they say operators fault removal of NAMA managing director and my administration boosted Navy's capacity with 20 ships. Who talk this one? Oga Presido. Okay.
Make I start with the ruling of the appeal court or the court of appeal yesterday.
Oh yeah, now.
Some Nigerians, they of the opinion say, based on say this particular election or election supposed to be waiting concern everybody. So how they take judge the matter? Everybody suppose put eye inside. But because all of us not go fit there inside court, some people don't talk say it go good make they show proceedings for inside that court for television or other platforms or mediums. Maybe people feel watch them.
Okay.
But our court of appeal don't talk say, given the provisions of our law, say it not be must. And so they don't talk say, waiting go happen inside the court, go happen inside the court. They know they do them in secret. But if you want to know, come court. And as it take happen, then go give the information to Nigerians. So that one don't settle that particular matter. So because of people they talk say, make them sure so that they will see the faces of the judges.
But how many Nigerians feel enter the court as you talk now? Say if you want to see
limited.
Court not be market square.
Okay.
Where you go to say some people feel hang for 3.
I'm just
exactly.
Saying,
so if you want go. If the place don't full, you stay outside.
Okay.
Now first confess serve.
Okay.
They know they mark attendance for inside court.
Okay.
If you want go, if you arrive early, you go sit down inside. The people where the matter concern, you know if you go sit down for where then they. You understand? So, but if you want go, you'll go.
Okay.
Now, make we can't talk about what the Supreme Court go do on Friday. Now, some people, the People's Democratic Party, been drag the vice president-elect go court. Then talk say he gets double nomination. Meaning say he did this position, he also did this particular position. And for our law, he not balance.
Not possible.
And he get person when they call Uche Nwosu, when be son-in-law of former governor of Imo State, Oga Wele Rocha Sokorocha, Supreme Court too be reasoning the matter that time. So some people they talk say, if we don't get this precedent, if it don't happen before, now if we say as this matter they go, if it will not be like that, it always they be. Not be because it don't happen before, you go think say it go there like that.
But not be so it's supposed to be.
Well, now why they talk say precedent?
The law they change.
The law
they change as time. They gotta be the weather they change.
So and then what the team be say, our learned justices, this is about that my head. Our learned justices, they go use their discretion.
Oh, so it's not the law
matter
anymore.
Now, make we even think
no technicalities fit follow.
So Edewo, for example, this Uche was when I talk, he be one contest to become governor.
Yes.
This person when they talk about now vice president elect.
Yes.
Some when you go court, when you hear the way we say lawyers then go argue the thing, they can't interpret the law. You will go look and say, you don't like the way when the thing take bill, but the truth be say, now the weight of evidence and how you can prove your case when you go court, now you go determine. Matter when they court, they know they chook mouth inside. But I just say, make it clear maybe so that Nigerians go know, because on Friday, we go expect that ruling. Then may I talk one more thing, some governors elect, people will be say, they elect them to enter inside office. They don't they complain. And their complaint are say, some of the governors, when they outgoing, especially those who will be say, no be their party, win the election. Or no be person when they want win the election. Say those people don't shun what they call transition committees or panels. Now, what will be transition panel? Transition panel on a panel where we say the person when they come out go say, oh yeah, mokuna come. The person when they enter go say, this are my people, mokuna come. All of them go sit down to harmonize. To see, say, okay, oh, everything will concern this government, and this one when they come, then they on the same page. So that confusion no go there. If, for example, you the owe 2 naira, you go put them there, say you the owe 2 naira. If, for example, you don't save 18 naira for XYZ bank, you go put them there so that the person when they come, he go know how things be, and it go there easy for the person to be continue. Unfortunately, some of these people, they not do this thing, then they face front. And then what? Not be your emotion. Not be whether you want to do them or not. Not be whether you like the person when they come in or not. Now, what it be standard procedure?
It's in the constitution.
It is in the law.
It's in the law.
So that because they say government exists in continuum. That one means that the work of government no get expiry date. You know they finish. Even if na BBP party na in there, and then they come out. If XYY party enter, they go continue from where the party stop. So if you can't they act like say government na secret court. Come on show say you dey plant seed wey go make this person fail na serious problem. Our public officials need to understand say no be by their emotion, no be by their ego. They owe it as a duty to the people where they represent because now we put una for inside here. Not do the thing like say you dey vex with the guy, you don't like him face, you don't like her face, so they can go to hell. Anything won't happen, don't be so. So I beg, they still get like 6 days. Make them turn a new leaf. Make them repent. And do the right thing so that confusion no go there.
Hopefully. Ochuko, oh yeah, which one
you see quickly?
Just
put small shades on some gray area about the election tribunal.
Oh yeah,
when it be say they throw away the word say make the televise.
Make them not show am for TV.
Yes, make them not show am for TV. A lot of people still get mixed feelings with regards to this. Yes, with regards to the talk. Why? Some of them they cite the Constitution section 36 when talk say the procedure supposed be in the public. But make we get am clear. Like Chuku the talk, everybody no go fit enter. They say you fit dey outside, you fit hear am via newspaper, you fit watch later on TV. But say make they show am live. Now there the problem dey. Now so the Constitution not capture am in any way say they not go fit or they fit. Everything at the discretion of the judge. But at the end of the day, the judge don't rule now say, you know what, make the televise am. Now, if they televise am, what will be the feelings of me and you? You feel bear me witness say sometimes some people don't their mind don't they fixed. Their mind don't they fixed in the sense say they just believe say their candidate supposed win. Now imagine say the ruling they go. Your lawyer they display some kind of acrobat to be like say you they love. But the weight of the evidence when he bring the proper paper, they follow anything. It's just a display. You now go call the one thing inside your mind, say, now suppose we. If it can't go south, it can't go the other side, how you go feel? So now you say and say, the emotions, they got to still control them too. Immediately for that place, you go come shock, say, people feelings, it go start to the rise. Emotions when it be say we don't dey drop before now.
Yes.
Oh, we don't dey try to move on. It go renew for people mind again. So sometimes if we dey see the side where be like say we think say go favor us, may we also see the flip side. Make we just let the OT the same way when you want to go PDP council, LP council, they talk the same word. Say it not be must. Evidence what they get for the hand at the end of the day, they'll still present them. So let the case begin.
Okay.
So it not change anything in short.
Okay. Make we sharply check the Daily Sun. Make we see whether we ever see anything for here. Double nomination. Supreme Court fixes May 26 for judgment in PDP suit against Tinubu and Shettima. Yes, at least Chukudi don't help us break them down. Dangote Refinery. They don't talk on for here. Hits market in August. The other one say July. This one say August. Okay, we'll go they move. Federal government appoints Odunowo as NAMAD MD. That one, the aviation think tank blast Sherika for last-minute changes, meddling in NCAA. Panic as headers kill 19, injure more, sack community in Benue and Imo State. This one, very terrible conversation. Tinubu APC opposed consolidation of Atiku Obi APM petitions. They say Senate presidency race takes new turn as Lawan reportedly shows interest. Wow. Okay. Wike honors Uzodinma with highest Rivers Award. They say Nigeria receded under Buhari NLC president. Now they talk this one. Okay. Now in talk with that. PDP, LP lose bid for live broadcast of tribunal proceedings. Ruling not setback, says Atiku and the party. Okay, quickly.
And then we're back to the problem of cattle headers.
Yes.
Creating serious problems. These people are criminals where they masquerade under various nomenclature.
Yes.
That is every different names.
Different names.
To cause problems. It's really very, very sad. Say some parts of Nigeria, they witness this thing. This thing don't come normal.
Back to back.
If not be every week, and every 2 weeks.
Back to back.
And people, they lose their lives. People, they lose their means of livelihood. People, they lose their property when they don't slave for so many years to earn.
Yes.
People, they maimed for life. That they'll carry injury where we say, every time when they look that injury, they go remember that sad incident. It's very unfortunate. Say we don't get desensitized to the point where we say, where we see this thing for people, we go look and say, they don't come again. We'll go move on like say that normal thing. You know, suppose they're normal. Our representatives, now people where we say, we surrender our powers to them. These people, they enjoy certain privileges because of the position when they're there. And we expect that they go use the resources of state in the best interest of the people. What is the responsibility of government? The protection of the lives and property of the people.
Yes.
Unfortunately, these things, they happen every time. You'll get the governor, he go talk. You'll get the presidency, they go respond. It can't be like say they're not getting work or they're not sabi what they're supposed to do. It's really very, very unfortunate. My heart, they go out to these people. But I go still raise my voice and call on the people where we say they do the work to do everything what they do to protect them. So long as people they die, so long as people they injured, so long as these criminals they feel they carry out this thing, una know they do na work well. Nothing like someone they sugarcoat and say they are trying. You are not trying because people are dying, people are injured, people they displaced, people they run come up for their communities.
And they don't they constant.
Where these bad guys they come from?
Yes.
How then they do this thing? How they feel consistently continue to they do this badness? Where we say we not fit catch them? No now.
It don't make sense.
No now. It don't make sense. So I beg the state government, the federal government, make all of them collaborate. Make we see genuine action to put an end to this particular badness. Why it be say places where we say we know for Nigeria as places where we say maybe now there our food they come from.
Yes.
The only thing we know about it na kilikili and bonbon. It don't make sense now because the truth when you hear Benue, the first way will come your mind and say, hey, yeah, then they keep people. Southern Kaduna, hey, yeah, you're not supposed to like that. No be waiting they know these places or our great country, Nigeria for. Then they were finally the NLC Chamo don't look Oga Presido administration come tell and say Nigeria enter reverse under your government. And always they talk this thing say. Most times, people when they government, then they forget, say, tomorrow go come. They think say that James Bond film.
You know,
tomorrow go always come. It go come. In 2015, you they talk, say, we will, we shall. But your tenure go expire. And people go judge you on the basis of the impact when you make. If we carry your 8 years now, we weigh your 8 years vis-a-vis our life and the impact when you don't make, especially if we focus on human capital development. You really try. I mean, you just dead there. They enjoy the privileges. From taxpayers' money, you they soft while the other people life hard for them. It is very, very important. Make the incoming administration, because now 6 days left, nothing to talk. The incoming administration know say they get responsibility. One of which now, aside from say they do what the constitution talks about them do, they need to win back public support and the confidence of the Nigerian people and the trust what people supposed get for inside government.
Oh, well said, well said. Thank you very much, Chukudi. Well, my people, now the matter we did our hand with this for this newspaper segment, but we don't say you go like talk your own as normal. We'll go open phone lines, make you follow us talk. Some very, very interesting things there, and we still get our top story, where we will still share with you. No go anywhere. We'll come back after this short break. Chukudi, thank you.
Fresh.
We greet you.
This
You get. That's why I want to ask you one question quickly. You get girlfriend?
Hey, praise the
because you know why. Plenty people where they watch where they into entertainment. If you ask them, say you get wife, you get girlfriend, say I'm married to the game. And the girlfriend they watch for house.
I don't know.
No, but this girlfriend where you get, if it be say, what it be her name?
Don't tell them.
I never try. You get. That's why I want to ask you one question quickly.
Every day, plenty things they happen for this our country.
But on top politics and leadership, now there plenty matter day to settle.
Waiting government they talk, and the one where politicians come they do so.
On top the matter, as they take affect country people, now there we don't carry on and enter inside so.
Cocoa of the matter. Politicians, experts, and our leaders, they go touchlight the matter give us.
You sef, go chook mouth, talk your own. For
Cocoa of the matter.
Cocoa of the Matter, showing Tuesdays and Thursdays, 7 p.m. on wazobiamax TV.
Have to make you laugh.
I don't need a torch, I just need that Hope you learned a thing or two from my story.
Everything she was trying to open the color.
Ramawura School Bus premieres Friday, 28th May on wazobiamax TV.
All right, welcome back, country people. Now still the Good Morning Naija show. I know so na blood they hot because una go like talk on top the matters we see for newspaper this morning. We dey here to hear you, at least Nigerians they hear you as well. When you decide to call us, send us your message. Now the level be that we get our conversations with our hand on top this top story segment. They go flash the numbers on top screen where you go fit call. They did here, you fit call these numbers. Now all of these ones you go fit call. Pick any one, save them for your phone. Put them for speed dial so that you go feel respond to any of the conversation where you see we touch you. And we also get WhatsApp number. That's one. They know they call them. You go just there. You go just send your message. Send your WhatsApp message. Make them short and sharp. Tell us your name and where they send us message from so that we go know who they talk to or who they talk to us for that conversation. We get other matters where they have our hand, but I go let Triple Chief give us the bone of the conversation. Then we'll go enter the flesh as matter they be. Triple Chief.
All right, make a tear on the headlines that we boss out to top the top story. Again, armed herders storm Benue local government. They kill 18. Command the head of women, not be even one, women, command the head of women and children. The second story where they are hand there. Federal government commissioned 40 megawatt hydropower project for inside Gombe State. And the third story, federal government to launch passport home delivery, says Aregbe Shola. That is to say, federal government want to deliver your passport, come your house. And the fourth story, Buhari to commission second Niger Bridge and other legacy projects today. But we start to put the flesh with inside all the story one by follow.
All right, make we enter the matter quickly as we make us start with the first one. They say no fewer than 18 people are the ones where they don't record with that. No fewer than 18 people, including women and children, they don't buy them. They don't buy them. While many others, they sustain severe injuries, which is an injury with choke in a fresh suspected armed herders attack on the Lille community, the Iye community for inside Uville Council ward of Guma local government area for Benue State. Now, this won't take happen. The attackers, they say they don't enter, they behead some people, they cut people's head of the victims. They don't come burn them. As they cut their head, they come burn them. They can't even they destroy their homes and their food barns. Where they store their food, they scatter everything. In a one person where they there, where see say where lose him brother for the attack, him been talk the conversation. He say no one made them call him name, but in they talk as the matter take be. Say the attackers them they stormed the village for Sunday evening, about 6 p.m. for Sunday evening, which was a market day in the community. So that one shows say people they do activities for inside town. Now market day for that community. Now in these bad people then enter. Cause this bad men. 18 people, now they talk say no fewer than 18 people, which means say if past that one, but it no reduce past 18. They don't behead them, they burn their houses, they burn them join, they even burn their farms where they store their food inside. Waiting they happen for this country, really. Now Benue State, now this one happen. Call us if you tell us how you see it.
The federal government don't commission 140 megawatt Dadin Kowa hydropower project for inside Gombe State. When it be say get the capacity to generate electricity, irrigate over 30,000 hectares of farmland and process over 50 million liters of water per day. A conglomerate, when the name now Marbon Group, they secure 25-year operate transfer to build the Dadin Kowa hydropower plant. And the project, when it be say they don't complete them, he already done the distribute power to the national grid. As he be say, the manager, the yarn, he come the talk say, the completion of this hydropower, it go serve well for the state. And this thing happen because of the collaboration of different groups that will come together when you call stakeholders. Say now all of them come together to ensure the success of this very project.
All right, then the other matter with our hand this morning. I believe that this one is good news to Nigerians because people don't talk say, the time don't reach where this kind of thing supposed to happen. They say the Minister of Interior, Oga Rauf Aregbe-Shola, he don't disclose that the federal government, they don't get plans to launch a home delivery service for your passport. That is to say, they go carry your passport, go and give you for house after you don't do your registration and every. Oga Aregbe-Shola talked this announcement for the opening of the Nigeria Immigration Service Passport Front Desk Office for inside Auchi, Edo State. The minister also noted that the launch of the passport office is the 6th of its kind in 2023. And it's part of the effort where they want you to bring the passport application process closer to the people. According to the minister, the government, they say they don't intend for individuals we won't go do their passports, may they do them within a reasonable time and affordable price without any stress. If you do this one online, at 25K, you pay for the passport of, I think, 5 years, yes. And as it be so, people they talk, some people don't go online to do, but they still never get their time to even go do the capture process because that one safe.
But most time, once you want to do your passport, then they tell you it's 60,000 naira for 5 years.
Yeah.
100,000 naira for 10.
But if you go online, now 25K.
If you go online, they go. If you don't go do capture, give you some of the staff say will tell you say, oh, online. Okay, wait. Go online, go capture now. So sometimes when they go come as I could talk some of this word there, make they carry out their own.
Make they check their people.
Whether they happen like that. People they will don't do online, all of them see they complete it. They say nothing don't happen. Now still those their agents they used to call. Now they see they facilitate them. True. So all this talk, you know why I talk like this? You know why I pay me? Because I don't do this.
My sister do
and I just last week here.
My sister do recently.
I go online, nothing happen. I still call person where they tell me 60K. So all this amount where they talk, bobo, nothing they happen. Bobo, I lie. 60,000 naira.
Now you pay?
For Lagos here, 60,000.
Yeah.
100,000 naira for 10 years.
For 10 years.
May they stop all this talk.
Okay.
Yes, President Muhammadu Buhari go today commission 7 legacy projects when it be say the Federal Ministry of Works and Housing across the country that don't complete, including the second Niger Bridge, comprising 3 major bridges, 3 federal secretariats, and a road. This historic event, it go headline by the second Niger Bridge where we say they want to commission. Not forget, say, the second Niger Bridge, now since 2005, now it be say they don't draw the plan. But in 2014, they call the attempt to start them by public-private partnership, alias PPP. But they're not considered successful. But in 2016, President Muhammadu Buhari presidency, they call Kara for their head as their major infrastructural development fund. Now they call push for front to make sure say it come to reality. And today, they want to commission the second Niger Bridge. What a giant milestone. Let's put our hands together for the President Muhammadu Buhari-led administration.
You know it's
easy. You know, like
how many things in one commission today? 7.
7 legacy projects. That's why I say for some.
In one day.
Maybe nothing goes some now through Zoom. You go.
No, I believe say Oga President they in
private jets they na
private jets go take move. You know, so no need stress. But the private jet, it can be in Lagos by 12, be in Abuja by 1. Yeah, now 50 hours, 50 minutes flight now.
Not be United States of America, with some state like to another state on flight now 6 hours.
Yeah, so he can do it.
Yeah,
he can do it.
Yeah,
I believe so. All right, now the matter we don't give enough our hand this morning. Call us, the time don't reach. We'll open the phone lines for you to follow us here. Wait till you see for the conversations from the papers and to the ones where we don't drop for you for here. Which matter touch you for heart? And we would like to hear from you. And WhatsApp number save day. If you send us your WhatsApp message, we're going to read them out now. While we wait, make a sharply enter WhatsApp. I believe that they get some messages wait on the point. Good morning, my people of Nigeria. This thing where they happen for Benue, they too much. Does it mean the federal government are not seeing it? Secondly, is this how our president wants to commission all the work he couldn't do within 8 years of him means say in the office is well? Okay, well, my people, what about Auntie Precious? Hi, is she okay? And husband material Chukudi, welcome back from your trip. Kudos, my people. May the Lord bless you all. Princess from Abuja, thank you, Princess. Precious, they all right. She they leave and she they relax. We get a call on the line. Hello.
Miriam. Good morning, people of God.
Miriam, good morning. Oh.
Passport, home delivery.
Yes.
Plus the one we go lost for road because of misplacement of address. Abi now plus the one where go take 3 years before they go deliver and reach my house. I beg, they should just sanitize the system, strengthen the physical collection, arrange and reorganize the process the way it was before, that you can collect your passport in 3 days, and fix themselves and their staff in that place. This one where they talk now, na bobo juice. I don't believe them. Yes. Wow. Then I saw something on Punch newspaper yesterday. WHO said countries should start preparing for pandemic. I don't see. Once we're in new government, these people don't start again. They won't start with pandemic language. I beg go. May dog does the chop in physics for that place. May goat teeth no con dey rotting for this side. We don't want any pandemic story.
At all.
Then back to the matter of this Benue killings. I beg. Now beg, I want beg the incoming government. I want use God beg them. I had a classmate whose family was wiped out on Sunday.
Wow.
It is really very sad. Please, I want use God beg them. Whatever it is, please, now human life they go, not the goats that they kill. Please, they should do something. They should rise up to the occasion. Those people who are citizens, during election, all these crises will die down. All of a sudden, these things are back again in full force. Please, they should wake up and rise up to the occasion. And please, they should save the life of the people they are here to govern. Please, I'm begging them.
Thank you, Miriam.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Miriam.
Major concerns. Major concerns. Olisa, good morning.
Morning.
We greet you, Olisa.
Chukwu.
Yes, sir.
Well, congratulations for your award, though.
Oh, thank you.
I mean, I want to talk about this passport matter.
Oh, yeah, no.
See, this our government, like Aragbeshala, way they talk of passport. Passport now is like, they go tell you, say, pepper no day. And they go come and say they want, what do they want to deliver? What did they want to deliver? That time they go increase another money. Now these people, they know how to just talk something where some people, not be somebody like me, go believe them. Say them go, they do home delivery. During the pandemic, where they say they want to do it, as did they do it? Did they do it? Now they want to deliver. Say this schedule where they give us. And two, this refinery, Dangote refinery, this government, they know they shame more. The whole country not feel repair 2 refineries for 8 years, and they won't go launch open another person. They know they shame, and they go come and say they won't go launch. They won't cut on like 5 presidents. They know they shame. Which kind of language they give us? Say they know they can't do anything. That's what they are telling us. Say private. If you know now, after this government go finish now, you go know say now all of them contribute money to build this Dangote. Dangote even know go get anything there. Why these people they lie and people go they clap for them? Maybe they not do delivery. Maybe they do 25,000. Make they pass like 1 month. No be all these 7 years passport. No, there is 7 months. 1 year they no go give you. This government then be liar. That's my contribution.
Thank you, Lisa.
Thank you, well,
so
Lisa.
Much confidence in the government. All right, we'll take another caller. Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah. Good morning, John Mark.
Good morning, my brother.
We greet you. Morning. We greet you especially.
I do better work. Thank God.
You.
You see, this our federal government. We don't talk. We don't tire. Our federal government don't fail us. Our government don't totally fail us. You see this killing. Look at what happened to Benue State.
Yes.
Does it mean, hello?
Yeah, go on.
Would I hear you?
Does it mean that our government cannot protect us again? We are voting for them. We are doing everything to support them. But does it mean that they cannot protect us again? Just look at what is happening. Killing everywhere. And our government is moving around, dedicating or opening somebody's properties. Killing, and government cannot say anything. Just look at what happened to Ogun State. Farmers kill one headman, and police go and arrest all of them. And every day they hear herdsmen killing people. What is the police doing? What is the soldiers doing? What is our government doing? In fact, my brother, this country don't tire also. Every day they cry for dead bodies.
Never tire, John Mark. Never tire.
Let us talk. Let us help us talk to government.
Did they hear you?
Our life is in danger. We are not safe again. Because nobody knows who it will be in turn tomorrow.
Yeah. All right. Thank you, John Mark. We get another caller.
Good
morning. Gift from River
Good morning.
State. Gift, good morning.
Ochiko, good morning. Dewo.
We greet you specially.
I greet you. This one I work, God go help on that. Well. My sister don't go live, go rest.
Yes, so she got rest.
I beg, this passport oh, what me I want talk.
Oh yeah.
They won't use that one whole lot, but no chapter for this country. For somebody to come do delivery from my passport, my money where I pay, they don't do things, and now they won't come out, they want to delivery of passport. That one no work now, because we as I want that.
But they go make
Even
it
you will
easier
go
for
there,
you now.
want
They
that
go make
question
it
work.
easier for you. They go bring and come your house. So you
No,
know
I don't make them bring them. Let them do. I will come collect go. We know the procedure. I beg. So that me and the day will go beat for London.
Now so
I beg. I beg. But I don't do all this kind of thing. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, well, Gift.
But why? But that was supposed to be good news. They won't help you cut off your transport
If the
fare.
process is seamless, everybody go like them. But when you try the process, you know they work and you hear for news, say, God, now what they do.
Yeah.
The
Now
two
two
not
different
job.
things. Taufik.
Hello.
Good morning,
morning.
Taufik.
Hello. Good morning.
We did hear you. Welcome, sir.
Mr. Ochuko and Mr. Edewo, good morning.
We greet you,
Morning, sir.
We greet you.
Mr. Ochuko, I hear you.
I greet you, sir.
You see this thing where you talk, God will bless you for this passport of 18. All this passport of processing, you say, too much scam is there. Because I've been there and know what is going on there. You know, this delivery at home is a scam. If you go there, you will never see your passport collect. They will be pushing you from one place to another, from one office to another. Talk less of saying they won't come deliver it for you for house.
Wow.
And you see this our outgoing this minister, the way he spoil immigration, no be small. Because he will talk this, talk that, talk one from media, talk this one from television, talk this one from radio. So everything is not the way he's talking it. Because if you say this thing, they will get it per 1 week, na lie. They will get it 2 weeks, na lie. They will get it 1 month. If you go there now, this appointment day, they will give you 3 months. That 3 months, you go there, you will not scan. And went there for past 3 times before I will be able to scan.
Wow.
When I first went there, they say it's not my date ready, and they give me, let's say they give me 20 of this month.
Not be the dates where they give you now.
My application is not ready. My application is not ready to start. Everything they are doing there is just a scam, because this application of this appointment time is so annoying. Before you get passport, before they will give you an appointment is 3 months. When you scan finish, before you can collect your passport, almost 3 months again. Where are we going? Passport is not supposed to be like this. This process, they should reverse it the way it is before.
Terrible.
Please, we are begging you, if you can help us tell them,
they hear you like this, Taufik.
is doing this is very, very annoying.
They hear you like this. I would like make anybody we do their passports within 1 month. You call us, tell us, say, okay, he starts the process and he get the passport within 1 month. As they talk.
It's high time, Nigerians need to go on Twitter. Go call this very sector out.
Because it's alarming.
Because they call maybe banks, police, but they leave all these sectors then. It's high time we need to say, now all of us collective responsibility to call them out, because a lot of people, they go through a lot in this very sector. But make I take some comments from YouTube. This person, Ray, he said, on a good evening from my side of the world. Okay, you did evening there. We did morning
for that side.
Well done. Precious Mokwenye. He said, wow, Chukudi is back. Miss you, bro. Welcome back. Thank you. Well, this person at Victory Chinedu. He said, what of the freedom of information be? What happened to it? And this person, Wesh, wifey. He said, noisemaker, see what Buhari, Niger Republic, fake president done to your country, Nigeria. I don't understand what you write for there. And this disciple he said Buhari has ruined Nigeria country and you cannot stand up against Buhari. Well, you're entitled to your own opinion. Our work now to read what the Nigerians sent to us.
All right, make I enter some WhatsApp messages because of the point. They say, good morning, Edewo Chukwu. I beg Apostle Governor of Delta State, our state, that the teachers he employed into Delta State Technical Colleges since September last year are yet to be paid. Since September last year. This month makes it 9 months. It's no longer funny. This is now Victor from Sapelena and send us this one. So they never paid them since last year. Okay. So say home delivery of passports, I renew mine for 120K. And that day, a guy collected his own after 2 years. If it becomes home delivery, the passport will expire before they deliver it. This is not smart from Lagos. My brother, this is the way you talk. It's funny, but...
Yeah, you go do 5 years. The office collect 1 year.
Collect 1 year
first
before
they
you
deliver
receive
to
them.
you.
So now 4 years you get for hand.
So what for?
All right, good morning, Dewa. This na Lewis. Okay, you're old. Lewis, how far? Okay, all right. Why you say now Uncle Bubu won commission 7 projects in 1 day on his way out? This country in God fear pause. My brother, there is capacity in speed.
The truth is, we they conscious of titles without much of impacting the people. Now, it is about waiting and waiting. They put under my name, say I do.
So that they say I did it.
Now, go down to the grassroots. How these things affect the average Nigerian citizen.
The common man.
Now, that one they go remember you for. Now they go point hand to for. Not be the bogus project where they do where people need to see the effect at the end of the day.
This was a good morning, my people of God. I did my capture. If they talk about the passport, I did my capture May 2022 in Osun State. And up till now, 1 year after, I never collect my passport. They always complain about network. This Benue matter is so pathetic and our government doesn't care because it's not their family members that are involved. Nedu from Lagos, thank you very much.
All right, we get one caller. Daniel, welcome.
Hey, good morning, Uchuko. And
all the way from Congo. How that side be?
Yes. We do, my people. We they come here. Nothing they happen but this side.
Correct.
Happy to see you again.
We're happy to hear from you.
Happy to hear from you.
It's just that I'm sorry about the loss of precious dad.
Yes,
and my condolence to her and her family.
Yes, so thank you. Thank you.
So today I want to sharply chook mouth for waiting they happen. Concerning Benue killing, it's so pathetic and so sad. You know, on my side be that.
Yeah.
I remember when we did small, Fulani people, then they live near us, then they bring Fura Nunu for us. We never get no day where they don't kill anybody.
Problem no day.
But since this thing start from Borno, they come down to Plateau, to Kaduna, to Benue, and to all the northern states. This thing is so pathetic. The government know what they are doing. If they want to stop this killing, they can do it just overnight. It's simple. How can people who have been living together for many years, all of a sudden, will start living like animals, killing each other? So it's so sad. So that is my contribution for this morning. The government is the only people who knows how to solve this problem, and they know how to do it. It's just that they don't have the political will to stop the killing.
All right.
Thank you, Daniel. Me and fit
political
by
will.
small agreements with some little things that don't happen over time. Yesterday, the president come Dangote Refinery for Lekki Ekpeye. Now, that yesterday, normally, this very Lekki Ekpe Express Road down to Aja is always clogged.
Yes.
With traffic. I was shocked yesterday. One traffic not there.
The road free, Abi?
I could ask myself, say, so we fit make this road be like this?
The road was free.
Free!
I was shocked myself.
The both side. I could say that means we are not deliberate to progress. We they personally use our lukewarmness. They make this country dead the way it did.
All right, country people, now here we'll go back small break because the conversations plenty. We see your messages and we appreciate them. We try to chook eye, they read them as the time they go. But yes, make we look the conversation way be our next, our major sit down talk conversation. And at least Ochugo don't give us hint on top of that one. We look the Dangote Refinery. And because it don't be the biggest buzz now, the biggest congratulations to Nigeria, people come and wonder, say, okay, how it go take affect you and I? What will be the benefits for the country as a whole? And what will be the benefits to you, will be Nigerian? And all the matter surrounding that as well. We just want you to look at so that you go know, not be say you go just hear them. After this break, will they come back? Don't go anywhere.
and welcome.
Hear us wine. I say you start
talk with this.
Nigeria start from nowhere, come they sing, he dey rush. That's so water rush enter Nigeria.
Once you just marry or anything, you know, say now you don't get married, you know, feel they wear that kind of thing. Boo I go just the wear. I'm not old.
Now, what make you see plenty women outside where we say they don't get home training. Election. Now, what I talk say mistakes they make me admit say some mistakes they and look for a way to get better.
Now, better women they this show. If you educate a woman, you're educating the nation. And for other people, this life is very hard. Don't be the source of another person's problem. Single ladies, when they live in their papa and mama house, share them be wife material.
If anything happen, hello daddy. Even me, I guess, I say which kind of problematic family do this?
So don't miss us too much, because before you blink like this, we don't come back for
As
you.
they sweet us,
Independent.
Better Talk, showing Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday on Top Wazobia Max TV.
We're back with another
and this now as it is hot.
Abi the government don't get the foresight to know what they happen inside this particular matter.
Because Nigeria don't they reward grandstanding. Make some people billionaires. Should I say these qualities them? He get university when then they go learn am, or he get fasting and prayer where person go do before the spirit go enter the person.
My people go say, make we go ask leader where will they go. You don't know where you want to go.
Make una dey watch as e dey hot every Monday, Wednesday and Friday, 7 to 8 p.m. on Top Wazobia Max TV.
You look at us koro and they hear us wine. I say you tada gidigba. And this now.
Good morning, Niger. Now, wow, things they happen every day. Now from one story to the other.
And these things they happen for our eyes, but we no go tired to talk am as we dey see am. Our entertainment.
Welcome back again. In case you just dey join us, we still sit on top the Good Morning Naija show. If you're not there with us since, that means you don't miss a lot. But I want to give you a good news. You never miss like that because we won't carry our chair sit down on top the main sit down talk. And what will be the matter I want to chook our eye put today? Now, Dangote Refinery, what will be the economic value and impact for oil and gas sector from inside our Obodo, Nigeria? You remember, say yesterday, now Oga Presido commissioned Dangote Refinery. A lot of people, they happy. But make we really touch light. What is going to be the impact? What is going to be the benefits as a country? And you and me, as it go take benefit us. That now what we want to chook our eye put today. And we not go talk alone. We get one ogbonge man when he be say, when he come to talk for things we concern our Obodo, Nigeria, we suppose that they give a professorate degree because he sabi talk. Now, public policy commentator. And the name now Bola Tinubu. Mr. Bola, you are welcome.
Good morning, my people. How are they?
We greet you, sir.
We greet you.
Before Mr. Bola will start to the chook mouth for Matasis, make we just put our eye for one or two things when we say we collect from there because we tell you that yesterday before we pay off from the Good Morning Naija should say we did the refinery life and direct cover some of the activities we go on for there. But you go there one can say we not show you. We show now waiting happen yesterday so that when we don't look at, we'll come back and talk to our Ogbonge guest.
I'm delighted to be here this morning or this afternoon to commission this greenfield Dangote oil refinery and petrochemical complex. I recall that just about a year ago, I was here to commission your fertilizer plant and had the opportunity to briefly inspect this refinery complex then under construction. I am informed that this complex has the capacity to process 650,000 barrels a day of crude, which will enable our country to achieve self-sufficiency in refined products and even have some surplus for export. This clearly makes this event a notable milestone for our economy and a game changer for the downstream petroleum products market, not only in Nigeria, but the entire African continent. I am aware that this is not the first time the Dangote Group under Alhaji Aliko Dangote's leadership is putting Nigeria on the global map through his bold, visionary, and courageous investments in key industries. The group has helped to transform our economy from heavy import dependence to a net exporter in some critical industries, including cement and fertilizer.
But I think it's great. It's 20 years overdue. We should have done this in the 60s and the 70s and the 80s and the 90s. Hey, how you doing, man? And now he's doing it. It took one man to do what government should have done over the years. He's basically embarrassed multiple governments in Nigeria because what he's doing is what government should have done. It took one man to build this refinery, and they can't fix Port Harcourt, they can't fix Warri, they can't fix Kaduna. Isn't that an embarrassment? And he's done it. So he's a hero. And the government should apologize to Nigerians for being so inept and not being able to do what one man has done. And that's why I think he's a great guy.
So Nigerians are also trying to find out whether it's going to reflect on the price of PMS from their pumps, because that's what
your price is going to go up. You'll be paying market value PMS. The minute he starts, you'll be paying market value. So don't think his refinery is going to make prices drop. You're going to pay market value. For how much are you paying now to fill up your tank?
About 8,000, 10,000.
Then you'll be paying 30,000. Market value. He's not going to do this and subsidize you. He's not going to subsidize you. The government can subsidize you. He will not subsidize you. If he doesn't charge market value, he's going to be broke. So you're going to charge market value. That's the truth.
Already, about 33,000 people are employed directly. And about 150,000 people will be, employed, ultimately. And of course, you are going to have not just only PMS, you are going to have AGO, you are going to have kerosene. And it's coming to me, it's like Nigeria, another Independence Day for Nigeria.
This is phenomenal. It's gigantic. It's extraordinary. He has shown that he's a man of capacity and capabilities. He is no longer just the Dangote that is the pride of Nigeria. It's now the pride of Africa and the pride of the world. Impressive.
Nigerians are trying to find out if it's going to reflect on the price of PMS from their pumps, because that's what they feel is most critical to them and most important.
I think it's going to have a positive concomitant effect, not only on the price, but on the availability of the products. And this will definitely have a positive effect.
What do you think about this refinery? Daddy, you say okay?
No, we drove now.
Thumbs up. Thumbs up. As a business person, where you be,
yes.
We know say this refinery is very, very important for we inside we country. What do you say be the benefit of this massive, single biggest train refinery for inside Nigeria?
No, you're speaking.
Yes.
So make a statement
yes,
on the same subject.
Yes. Whether English.
Well, for me, the project's contribution is immeasurable. It's immeasurable to our economy, to our country, and to Africa. Because if you look at one of the biggest drain to our foreign exchange, which is affecting both our reserve and our exchange rate, is the foreign exchange. And this will impact positively into our being able to have additional savings of our foreign exchange and rebuilding our reserve, which will go in a long way in impacting on our rates.
We can begin to refine products, particularly PMS, petrol and diesel locally, is, revolutionary. It's a breakthrough. So what it means in lay terms is that we will be saving up to $3 billion a year from not importing. That's more than the amount we spend today on all our infrastructure, education, and health. That sort of money is coming back into the economy for growth. So just put it in such basic terms. But beyond it, it's that certainty of supply. That capacity to now not only produce for your markets, but to be able to export to the rest of the continent.
When people talk, say what a man can do, a woman can do better. And now one of the female engineers for inside Dangote Refinery I deal with. Can we meet you, madam?
Yes, my name is Engineer Mrs. Bessie Nabena.
So what will be your take regarding this refinery, and what do you get to tell us regarding the commissioning of this refinery and the benefit to the Nigerian state?
Oh yeah, it's amazing. So this has been a project that started so many years ago. A lot of things have come in here. To the nation, yes, it's going to change the dynamics completely, because we're going to be able to produce products that are going to saturate the Nigerian demand and even have surplus for export. And yes, of course, the job employment for a lot of people, thousands of people. Currently, we have over 30,000 Nigerians on the project. We have a lot that are contractors. However you're going to see it, different industries are going to benefit from this project. I'm so happy we're commissioning it today, having been part of it from the very first day.
The refinery has been very, very excellently good so far at the moment, and almost like 99% the refinery has been completed. So, in my opinion, the energy crisis in this country will be resolved in few time to come.
What do you think is the benefits of this refinery?
Benefits?
Yes.
You just listen. It's phenomenal.
Okay.
650,000 barrels on a daily basis would serve our country and serve the continent and reorder the negativity around our oil industry, help us address the much needed question of removal of fuel subsidy once we have refined products here in Nigeria. There's so many benefits, not to talk of what will come out of the polypropylene aspect of the refinery and gas project. I think this is going to be a game changer in very many ways. I'm glad that it's come to fruition. I'm glad that it's pointed to possibilities. This is what we are. This is who we are as Nigerians.
Dangote Refinery, super. That now one of the largest in the world. I believe say we get for India, and, we get for South Korea, but Nigeria don't put themselves inside the map. This project is one of the biggest in the world, and we dey proud in Nigeria here now it happen. Like we tell you now before we enter this small clip when we say we bring given now. We say we get one ogbonge guest for inside the house here, Bola Tinubu. Now, Mr. Bola, now a lot of feelings, a lot of talks. People believe say now the new game changer in the oil and gas sector, but we still say I'm the other way around. First of all, make I know which part of the divide now you really do. You see, I'm saying now. I really need to start from there first before we start with the launching our questions.
Now, game changer, no doubt about that. Almost close to 20 years ago, this same man had decided to buy a government refinery, Port Harcourt Refinery. He and Otedola then buy him. Obasanjo sell him to them that time. Of course, when the next government come, we get our own ways. Say, oh, they go sell this thing to Dangote, everything, Dangote, make you take them back. What thing I do? You take them back. $10, Dangote, take your money, go away. We no sell again. That same Port Harcourt refinery is not producing 1 liter today. Almost 20 years after. There's nothing there. So the guy can say, okay, if you don't want to sell this one way down the ground, make I go start my own now. And he has started his own. The thing we will go see, we say, before the end of this year, maybe by August, let's even say September, things go begin roll out from that side. And those are the bright side of this project. When you look at employment opportunities, some report have put it at about 100,000 possible employment, job opportunities.
Yeah.
They don't go be Dangote family, then everybody. We don't see some of the people who they interview just now. So employment for Nigerians. A chunk of the money where we the foreign exchange, where would they spend? Now this importation of refined product, and how would they spend that money? So if we work this thing out properly, we go reduce that amount where would they spend. According to news again, about 40% of what will be coming out of there is dedicated to export. So apart from the fact that we save our own foreign exchange, we go come begin earn foreign exchange again back into the country. I saw numbers in the range of about $12 billion possibility in revenue. When you look at $12 billion, if you translate them to a naira, even if you use 500, it's over 10 trillion naira. Even federal government no make up. Federal government no make up in a year. So the question be say, is it positive? I believe it is extremely positive. The thing can be say, if the guy no even, if you don't want to buy, say, if you no decide to sell to una, it's at the free trade zone.
Yeah.
Go make una go Spain and Brazil, go to import your own. If you don't want to import, I make una go there. You go find the market and you'll be able to sell. That right there is the reality of the situation. However, the project put shame on the face of the federal government of Nigeria. We had refineries. 4 of them, as we speak, not a liter is coming from any of those refineries. Of course, the contractor, they don't award the contract and say they will do the job. But until the thing actually start working, we don't know because we don't hear this award of contract several times. Several times. Abacha did turnaround maintenance. That was 1997 or thereabout. Almost all the other government that came since that time, they do similar things. But we have not seen the effect of what they are doing. As we are speaking, the contracts have been awarded again. In fact, the Port Harcourt Refinery, the second phase, they're supposed to complete time last month, was a 3-phase project. So they are in the 3rd phase as we speak. But will it produce? We don't know. Even if it later on start to produce. Because number one, it is important to say you go produce.
Yeah.
If you don't produce, people go fight subsidy removal. There is a segment of the citizens where we say they want to see that public refineries are working. And it is their own condition. So people have done the work. So if we don't make them work, it makes it more difficult for subsidy to ever get removed. So it behoves on the incoming government to ensure that in follow through those contracts that have been awarded and ensure that they deliver product to Nigerians. Because it will get problem if you don't survive.
Okay, Bola, you've been talking something about it being a shame. And we also hear that from one of the person we speak on top of the conversation, Oga Ben Bruce.
Ben Bruce, yeah.
And people they talk say, yes, NNPC gets over like 40% shares for this refinery.
I think 20.
So yeah, for this the Dangote refinery. So them say be part of the project. You know, if you say that now, why they go so in a big win for Nigeria as a whole and not just Dangote as a group. If you say NNPC's involvement, no be still
even if NNPC no day inside, it will still be a big win for Nigeria. The behemoth where them put down for there, $18.5 billion. The industrial base of some states added together in Nigeria no reach that. That single company where they there. So anyhow you look at it, you want to talk industrialization. That is industrialization par excellence, sitting right there. $18.5 billion US dollars. So But government can't get hand inside. And I
Yes.
like as government no get dominating interest in that kind of a business. In fact, Dangote no go even agree
You no go
anyway.
give that kind of.
The only business of government where I know, where they profitable for this country, now NLNG. You know why they profitable? Because no be government get the domineering interest. Now the private sector
Now
own
gets
am.
more.
Only say government gets interest inside. The day where that thing flip, that will be the beginning of the end. That NLNG. Well, I hope we will never get to that position.
Okay.
So government has not shown that it has the capacity to run businesses in this country. My biggest fear, even for the public refineries, make I tell you, no be say it no go work, it go work. Now whether it go fit compete with Dangote refineries over time, whether in terms of technology or management. Can government manage a refinery and stand side by side with Dangote? I don't know, because I've seen it happen in telecoms. No be say then kill Nitel, then pull them down. Now Nitel die. When those other private institutions will get better efficiency started off. Nobody carry Nitel. For maybe like 40 years, Nitel no reach 1 million lines for this country. It was a monopoly. Nobody they struggled the space for Amo. It no reach 1 million. It was 800 and something thousand naira lines in the entire country for 40 years. But when the private sector enter here, what do we see? Today there are over 100 million and 40 million lines in the same country.
Yes.
So there is the efficiency of the private sector. We must cut it. But government need to play its own part, especially in regulation and ensuring that the citizens are not fleeced by the private sector. You know, because that profit motive, where they drive private sector, if you make private sector to cheat the people, now their government go sit
to regulate how
to ensure, say, you know, go fit
you no
cheat
go
them
fit
at
cheat
the year.
people.
Mr. Lodge, 650,000 liters of crude.
Barrels of crude.
Barrels of crude. Now Dangote refinery one day refined. Very large. Now, the ones when Nigeria as a country they supply, now in Naira or dollar, and how it go take affect the price. Because now that one concern me.
Now you don't
because
come,
I
you
dey
don't,
drive.
you don't dey come to some of the other matters
And that part
that must be
because now forest
dealt with.
they take the
Okay, the question be say now forex then go take price the crude where we go sell to them. I been a naira. If we price them for forex, instead go price the refined products for forex sell back to us. Of course.
Okay, so if we price down for forex, then the foreign currency we would they use the trade. Himself go price the
final
refined
product we want sell to
we want sell to us for foreign currency.
After all, if we go buy them for Brazil, now foreign exchange
now
go
foreign
pay now.
currency we go use take pay. Okay.
So now you go be.
So now on that rate, now we go the exchange. Okay.
Those are the fine details that will still be worked out.
Okay.
I believe, say, on his part, he we don't get some understanding with government as to how this thing will work. Those understanding we will not know. It dey between them. Then go to solve them. But those are the fine points. In fact, there are also other issues about logistics.
Open them up to us.
How will the barrels of crude be supplied? Vessel go come there. How will evacuation be happening? So are we going to line up trucks on that Lekki Road all the way to... you know waiting to happen for our Papa now as
Yes.
well unload.
Yes.
Thing like that, it will be what will be the management of that area. We no go turn that place into a chaotic environment. We go feel use NMPC pipeline. What is the state of those pipelines? We don't know. If we don't remove subsidy too, that's another company. Let's say we don't remove subsidy. It means that we will have to put a line in our budget every year, which will be Dangote.
Yes.
So that because that subsidy we now want to pay, you be like say Naim, we go they pay them. So you go just kukuma write time for budget. There will be a line there. So Dangote subsidy. Is that what we want? I don't think so. There are some fine points that will be fine-tuned along the line. But my point is say, if we feel deliver this $18.5 billion project, those other fine points too, we can handle them.
We go face solve.
Ben Bruce was so specific. Now, from your own projection, from your own analysis based on who you be. What you feel say the most likely the Nigeria will start to buy if Dangote Refinery start to refine the crude they distribute to Nigerians and enter the over 26-something thousand filling station. I want to break it down to the grassroots.
What thing we go to pay will depend on how government decides to deal with the subsidy.
The negotiations when they talk now.
So if government say, oh, this subsidy, I want to remove them, small, that be say the price will they go up, small also. There are people who don't propose saying that one are the best because if you remove that subsidy one time, say the shock on the system will be too much. So do 25, do 25, do another 25, do 25 over a period. So the price also will they increase small. The thinking behind that be say people go fee adjust small after they take the first shocks. Then after you wait for a few months again, you remove another one, then we adjust whether that will happen. But eventually the truth be say one subsidy come out, the price will go up. We are going to pay more for fuel. But it will still be cheaper than if we had to import the same fuel without subsidy. Because when we import, we go incur importation costs. So you open LC, you pay LC charges, you hire a ship, mother vessel from wherever you are importing from, that shipping costs. When it gets to Apapa here, there is, you can't even enter Apapa. You will stay on the IC, you get some daughter vessels to go there and upload and bring to the... All those things have their own cost implication. And some of those costs will not be part of what Dangote refineries will bear. So it might remove a little bit from the overall cost profile of getting the product to the pump. But that is not to say that we're going to pay less. What will determine how much we'll pay is how much of subsidy is removed. And if the whole thing is removed, it will go,
So, Bola, just to clarify for Nigerians where they watch us, meaning say the Dangote refinery, it no go really affect the pump price of fuel if subsidy come out. If they come out,
if they come out subsidy, it's not going to Dangote refinery will not now make the price to be.
It won't drop the price.
It won't drop the price.
Okay.
What we can say is that comparatively to having to import from Spain or Brazil or Kazakhstan or wherever, there will be some 10 naira, 20 naira difference.
So it means say government go make more money, as in they go save more money from where they spend.
Correct.
But the people go still pay high for fuel where they go buy.
People go pay high for fuel.
I just want to clarify that.
People go pay more. Once you come out that subsidy for ground,
so people go still pay high for fuel price.
Yes, the government is already saying that look, I am spending, so to say, though the logic is also a bit warped anyway, but I'm spending 6-point-something trillion every year.
On subsidy.
On subsidy.
Yes.
So that I want to be able to take that 6.5 trillion and plug it somewhere. And it can be done. Here is it. You need to ask yourself when it comes to power that is it cheap fuel to put in your generator that Nigerians really need or they need power? I think what Nigerians need is power.
It's electricity.
Electricity, yes. Not cheap petrol to put in their I better pass my neighbor generator. So how about I take part of that money and invest it in ensuring that power will get to that people. Number two is that, is it cheap fuel to put in their car that they want or an effective transportation system? If you give people an efficient transportation system, then they probably will not have to bear the brunt. And this is what has been done in other parts of the world. You go to a place like London, you can run around in those their underground train and all. Some of those things are subsidized. But they are not subsidizing the fuel. They are subsidizing the transportation.
The cost of living and all that, the healthcare, the education, they try to pump. But that one, the
will they do it? Are we going to do it in Nigeria? That one, another story.
Now that be the story. But then again, we go come back to a very critical point when we say we want to know whether, okay, if they build the other refineries, what it will be the effect Paripasu Dangote Refinery. But then where we go dive enter if we come back. But make we just announce out to all our people them say our phone numbers them, they don't show on top the TV screen now. You fit call us to ask Oga Bola any kind of question you want to ask with regard to the Dangote Refinery and any gray area you not really understand. Feel free, may you call us. And also, if you send us a WhatsApp message, we go read them. Then we go ask Oga Bola. Our YouTube portal still there. If you go send us a message for there, we go read them. So start to bring the calls, they come.
Now, make I read a few WhatsApp messages so that you could just get some idea of what people don't they talk for here sharply. They say, good morning, Davidson from Lagos. Please, can you try to tell government to be transparent with their dealings regarding the situation? Because we don't know the agreement where they make with the refiner, with Dangote, whether it favor us or not. Now, waiting this one, they talk now. He's talking about trust there now. Make I read another one. Make I see. A couple of them are still speaking regarding... Okay, yes, say good morning. Jubru from Lagos. Dangote Refinery can only favor Nigerians by employment. Anything aside that, Nigerians should just forget it. Look at the cement, for example. He got limestone here in Nigeria, yet we pay more for cement than other African countries. The man is here for business. Now, it is best in the talk. Make we see. Okay, let's say we get Elijah from Kwara. We'll take Elijah. Hello, Elijah. Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
We greet you, sir.
Morning,
welcome.
Elijah. How they good now?
We day here. Now they work with this.
Now wife no come today. See, Dangote Refinery is not the largest refinery in the whole world. The largest refinery in the whole world is from India. And let me trip in this. You see, if the government is a friendly government to the citizen, the petroleum price will be cheaper in the country because all these landing costs, blame costs will not be there again.
You won't pay those.
So
okay.
it depends on the rate at which the government is selling per barrel to the Dangote Refinery that will determine the per litre Dangote will be selling to us. Because out of that barrel, we will we will get gas, get all this blah 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 something. So, but it will depend on the rate at which the government is selling the barrel to Dangote. That will determine how much Dangote will be selling to us.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Elijah.
Elijah.
Make we take someone from Lagos. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, what's your name, sir?
My name is Ojo Rua.
Okay, welcome, sir. Welcome, sir.
Yeah. Ochuko and Co. Well done.
Thank you.
Thank you.
My take is this to your guest. Dangote cement is about 4,007 or 6. We're having the limestone in Nigeria here. Go to Ghana, you get it at a rate of 2,000 plus. Now it's coming with a fuel now. They will be paying through our nose. Government are just using Dangote, and Dangote is using government. Where are we going? Our refinery in Warri, we know how much job it gives the Warris, the Deltans, the Bengals. Our people deceive us for that refinery not to work anymore. I remember we are so small that time. We go to Nere, Junction, go to all these areas. Everybody is bubbling. The federal government doesn't like South at all. They hate us. We can't get fish anymore like that plantain. They are just using us like say we are not Nigerians. The average Hausa man like government work to embezzle the money. They are suffering. We South are suffering. Look at the election again.
All right.
We know what to suffer in Lagos here.
All right. Thank you. Thank you very much, Omoru.
Thank you. We'll get another call from Delta State.
Hello.
Hello. Good morning.
Hello. Good morning.
Good morning. Welcome.
All right. I'm happy to be discussing this very milestone in our country so far when it comes to production. As we know, we get subsidy we get refinery all over the Niger Delta, but that one is operating presently in Lagos State, Nigeria. It is a milestone to us and my generation, because as far as I'm concerned, I'll be 42 years now. I don't know when last they produce fuel or produce any form of product for this country, but this is the first one I will be experiencing as a 42-year-old man in this country. It is a great thing for my generation as a whole.
Thank you, Voki. Thank you.
My concern is concerning this whole thing is this. However it will go, let it be for the masses. Let the government not be too greedy. If you decide to supply this man in foreign currency, that means I will buy in foreign currency. How will I buy something in my backyard in foreign currency? It will not work. So they should just make it in the form of a way that it will be beneficiary to us here first. He is a businessman. If you decide to go, because the government will be looking at it from this perspective. If we supply him for $1, if you want to sell for $1, he not go to make too much profit. But if we sell and give him for Naira, meaning say by the time when he wants export, he will make more money, because why? Yes, he's a businessman. Let him enjoy it. Let him have it. But let the masses be comfortable why this thing is going on. And in that sense, we'll be able to look at our own refineries here in the other parts of the country. We have in Kaduna, we have in Nigeria, we have in other places, like what our resource person have just said. These are things that we should be looking into. By so, this country will better.
Thank you, Voki.
Thank you, Voki.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Voki. We still get another caller.
All right.
Okay. Make we
I
come
remember
back
the
here
last
with-
thing
yes,
you
opening
said.
up the other refineries.
Yeah, they will. Let's hope that the contract this time around, let's say you go walk out and they start to produce. I have concerns that the technology might be a bit old. I am not so sure that they will be able to produce competitively with Dangote. But even if they are producing, will the price be different from Dangote's price? I don't think so.
Why?
Because that will now make you create two different prices in the same market.
But not be government own those ones. Is it not something that's supposed to be cheaper?
Is it because of the OPEC?
If you do that, you create a brand new incentive for some other corruption. Because there is a price differential. So people, if there is a price differential, it means that even people who are outside who want to buy would rather buy the one that is cheaper, right? While the one that is expensive will remain nobody will go there. That price differential it will be close to what you have in foreign exchange today, in which it is possible to arbitrage. There's an arbitrage opportunity. One can get at a cheaper price, at a higher price, in the same market. That will create chaos. It will be chaotic. People will profiteer from that kind of a scenario. So I don't foresee dual prices in the market. Whatever the price is going to be, if you are subsidizing that one of government, the one you are also buying from Dangote, you will subsidize. Don't forget that Dangote is just sitting down there. Forget about the fact that he's in Lagos for a moment. And let's say he's in Spain. So if you go buy from him and you bring it to this country, won't you subsidize it as well? If you are subsidizing your own, then you'll be subsidizing his own as well. It's a bit confusing.
Yeah, it's a bit confusing because you don't operate in the Nigerian.
Make it simple. Be say
because of
you
saying
won't have
Nigerian
different
soil.
differential prices.
But because of saying the Nigerian soil in day, we don't get any benefits regarding the fact, say, okay, in a Nigerian soil, you
the
dey.
benefits where we go get now, I don't talk. It will be that logistics and importation cost, because you're not hiring any vessel to go and bring it from Kazakhstan or whatever.
Yes.
You are not paying any LC charges to your bank for opening LCs and all the rest of it. Those are the things you're going to get. Well, there is also issues of FX-related issues, which will be mild. So those will go ahead to reduce the cost marginally, compared to what it will have been under the current regime, where we just
bring out from outside.
So that was, but this kind of cost reduction we're talking about might not be more than 20 naira in the scheme of things.
So it might not really reflect to the common man.
It won't show that much. And it is how the government will manage the process of subsidy removal so that the ordinary citizen can see what is the need for me.
Exactly. What is the need for the common man?
Because what is the need for the common man is that it is possible for us to translate what we are currently spending as subsidy into transportation, into power, which is the two main things that people are always saying we are buying this PMS for. We put it in our Abeta Pass My Neighbor generator, and it is used to power the yellow buses in Lagos and the rest of it. What if we have an efficient transportation system, and it is that system that we are subsidizing? Look at how that could have made things easier. There is this $800 million where they're not the talk for some time.
The 5K where they talk to the share.
If you want to share that money, number one, a lot of it might end up in funny pockets. And at the end of the day, the people where you want pass them to, you know, go reach them. But imagine that we have an efficient transportation system and you want to pass money to the people. See, people like you and I probably drive our cars around. So the people you want to subsidize is probably not me exactly, but the commuters. Those commuters who enter public transport, why not take that 800 million and use it to subsidize the transportation system?
The problem now be say,
so that even as the fuel price go up, their transportation costs will not go up commensurably because you have passed on some subsidy into that system.
The problem is say, the people always stand on the ground and say, why government not they do first before they start to open up this space? Why do people always need to suffer first of all before? And more so, don't forget, say, a lack of trust always dey the people mind towards government.
Yes.
Lack of trust.
The government never behaved well before now.
At the end of the day, it could still be say, majority of us, they drive our own personal car. Majority of us for Nigeria, yeah, they provide our own light through generator or any other source of power. Now, coming to this, it can be like, say, all these things we they happy for. It not going to benefit the average man. But we just happy say, it dey our Nigeria, the biggest refinery in Nigeria. But to what end they affect an average Nigeria? It can be like, say, is dead no way. Because if you talk, say, okay, they'll pump them into power, we never still see them.
Because the money never did to pump now. This now waiting and they call chicken and egg situation. Which one come first? Now chicken first come lay the egg. I been at the egg produce the chicken. Which one come first? Now the situation where we did be that. The government is saying, now the money where I want to do that thing. Now they follow share a subsidy. So una go agree, make I remove that subsidy, take that money, and take and do transportation and power for now.
Bola, thank you very much. Thank you very much for this better analysis you don't do for us this morning. I know say a lot of Nigerians I don't open for the situation now. Maybe some people happiness don't reduce more because they look at, is it really going to affect me? Give or take. But we thank you. We appreciate your time. And we happy say they always come out to come help us talk inside these conversations as it be. Well, my people, now don't see them. Yes, we know say we carry bad news. We don't want to bust your bubble, but we say make we break down the conversation. So you can understand really waiting be the direct effect of the Dangote Refinery where they just commission, and hopefully by August maybe they go down the rollout from there as well. Well, moving on to the next conversation, Fagbo Frank will on the standby to tell us what's in the shell for the world of business on Top Money Matters. Don't go anywhere. Will they come back now?
Anytime where you see me cock for on top suit like this, for inside suits like this, you supposed to know in a serious business. Now you make waka come outside. And now why we dey here? Just because of one man where we say don't find himself or in name for inside the foundations of Nigerians. If you don't see him for your foundation, you go definitely feel in presence for the walls of your houses. If you don't feel in presence for the walls of your houses, you must see him for inside your cooking pot, either as salt, as sugar, or as spaghetti. Now one man, in name, na Aliko Dangote. As usual, you know as we they bring and come for you. Now the Money Matter segment be this on top wazobiamax TV. And my name na Frank Fagbo. But this time around, we know they for inside studio. We say make we come out, but we see what's really they happen for inside the largest refinery for inside Africa and the largest single train refinery for the entire world. 650,000 barrels per day. Now this refinery get the capacity to process. If you take a look at my end for here, you go see say 30 million liters for just one tank farm. We say we get for here. You go see a lot of the pipelines and machineries. We say they for inside this refinery. Take a look at the couple of tanks. We say we get for there. It means say na serious business. Nine Dangote won't do for inside Nigeria. It get the capacity to supply the entire demand of the entire Nigeria, because waiting with the process as Nigeria, waiting Nigeria they consume per day as regards crude oil, we they consume nothing less than 200,000 to 300,000 barrels per day, and this refinery they process nothing less than 650,000 barrels per day. It could tell you say this one a serious business for the downstream sector. And this kind of occasion, this kind of event, and this kind of commissioning, not be just event where we say any small boy if he come, because we get the likes of the CNC, which is now the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, President Muhammadu Buhari, in the seated for there for inside one of the halls. And we also get the Senate President, where we say you see recently, where we say Waka pass for the gate right now. We get the likes of Dino Melaye, a lot of senators, stakeholders, investors, and men of timber and caliber, men where we say be movers and shakers of the Nigerian economy. They grace this occasion because they know say oil na Niger and Niger na oil. This one go tell you say na serious business for the downstream sector of the Nigerian oil industry.
The journey to this event was long and arduous. It could not have been possible without the support and collaboration of many parties and individuals. However, I cannot close this address without appreciating the board, management, and the staff of the entire Dangote Group, whose commitment, perseverance, and hard work made today's event possible. Let me also thank our hosts, the communities, and their traditional rulers for their sustained patience, forbearance, and admirable willingness to work with us to make sure that we find amicable and win-win resolution to many issues we have had to deal with during the construction of this huge facility. Finally, we must not for granting us the opportunity to witness this ceremony in our lifetime. It is the major challenge of our lives, and we've been able to deliver it. So we thank Almighty Allah.
What do you think about this milestone, sir?
Why is the history being made?
History.
Great history being made. Simply by virtue of the fact that we will no longer import petrol.
Nigerians are
and we'll be exporting petrol. That is why I say history is being made. It will deepen Nigeria's economy and make things better in the country.
Nigerians are also trying to find out whether the price of fuel from their pumps will come down.
No, you cannot talk about price coming down. If it's at 185 naira now, you can't expect it to come down because subsidy will go. And when subsidy goes, the price of petrol will go up. But it will not be as high as it would normally be if you had imported it, okay?
But I think it's great. It's 20 years overdue. We should have done this in the 60s and the 70s and the 80s and the 90s. Hey, how you doing, man? And now it took one man to do what government should have done over the years. He's basically embarrassed multiple governments in Nigeria because what he's doing is what government should have done. It took one man to build this refinery, and they can't fix Port Harcourt, they can't fix Warri, they can't fix Kaduna. Isn't that an embarrassment? And he's done it. So he's a hero. And the government should apologize to Nigerians for being so inept and not being able to do what one man has done. And that's why I think he's a great guy.
So Nigerians are also trying to find out whether it's going to reflect on the price of PMS from their pumps, because that's
it's not.
That's
your price is going to go up. You will pay market value PMS. The minute he starts, you will pay market value. So don't think his refinery is going to make prices drop. You're going to pay market value. For how much are you paying now to fill up your tank?
About 8,000, 10,000.
Then you will be paying 30,000. Market value. He's not going to do this and subsidize you. He's not going to subsidize you. The government can subsidize you. He will not subsidize you. If he doesn't charge market value, he's going to be broke. So you're going to charge market value. That's the truth.
Industrialists, what do you think about this commissioning of the refinery?
I think it's a worthy project. It's one that we shall be very proud of. I commend it. I like it. I congratulate my dear friend Aliko Dangote, a man I call the king of the boys. This is wonderful. You know, it has many positive implications. Look at around this. This is a whole, almost like a whole country that's springing up out of this investment. Employment will be created, foreign exchange will be conserved for the country, and for the first time we produce oil, we refine oil in the country. That is wonderful. So I'm very happy.
Nigerians now are very particular about the price of oil in the pumps, the price of PMS and the pumps. What do you think? Do you think it's going to affect the price of PMS from the pumps? Because that's what literally
affects you know what is important first, in my viewpoint, elementary economics is about demand and supply. If you have high demand, you don't supply, price will go up. But if you have high demand, you also have high supply, price will either stabilize or come down. So this thing is supply that is going to help put the petroleum product in the market, and all things being equal, that should help. It definitely will not lead to escalation. Worst case, stay where we're, but I think it should lead to going with the elementary economics, demand and supply. Demand and supply. If supply is more than demand, price will go down. If supply is at the same level as demand, it will supply. If supply is less, as we have today in the country, than demand, price will go up. So, commendable.
History made about 650,000 barrels per day, and there's a prospect of about 150,000 jobs. Just one man, Aliko Dangote, now don't make this history. Now him be the reason why we dey here. As a matter of fact, I even call his son name Nigeria, Aliko Dangote, Nigeria. And you know, as we always do one for here, we bring you some of the top stories from captains of industry, politicians. You don't also hear from the president, the CBN governor, men of timber and caliber, people where we say be movers and shakers of the Nigerian economy. They don't tell you the impact of this milestone where we say that this refinery for inside the heart of Lekki, for inside Lagos State. Now still your Money Matter segment be this on top wazobiamax TV. No go anywhere. The Good Morning Nigeria show continues.
All right. Thank you very much, Fagbo Frank. So now say in there for the Dangote Refinery to do in better reports and give us all the updates for there. As you can see, the matter as it be. Yes, we don't talk this matter, and we live say over time we go see they bring up updates regarding that one until the process starts for Nigerians to know how it take favor them or not. Okay. Regarding the passport matter, where Ochukodon pay 60K for, where they vex, and the fact that they talk say they go do home delivery for the international passports. We've been put up the poll for social media. Make we see waiting people talk, whether they want the home delivery or that they okay with the way the process be. So make we see waiting the social media poll being. Tell us, do you think the federal government decision to launch passport home delivery will work? Some say, 22% say yes, 35% say no, 25% say now waste of time, and 17% say focus on making the process faster. Wow, so this now the hearts and the minds of Nigerians regarding the international passport matter. Triple Chief, how you see it?
Well, the pool they fair enough, because if you look at really the mind of the people, reflect to. Not really the mind of the people, because we get diverse opinions. So everything plumb well.
It go well. All right, great country people. We don't thank Una very much for day with us from beginning of the show to this time. You know, as we do, I'm every Monday to Friday, 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. We're here to bring you Ogbonge talks. We consign Niger and we consign you. Follow us on top of our social media handle at wazobiamax TV and Wazobia TV NG on top Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. Check us for everywhere, for YouTube as well, and for our website. We also did there. If you go watch these shows again and again, tell people about these great works where we do for here so that they will come experience them as well. My name na Edewo, and if you follow me on top my own social media handle at Edewo10. That's Edewo10, Instagram, Twitter, and on top Facebook. You go see me for there as well. Have a beautiful day. We go see you again same time tomorrow. Triple G.
Ochiko Omiragwa, na my name. My papa says, stone where you see they come, nothing blind your eye. Make we shine our eye.
Stone where you see they come, nothing blind your eye. You go dodge jam before it touch you. Daddy!